Good morning, y'all. Good morning. It is Friday. Finished on Friday. And man, I am off work tonight. I am excited. I would say I can't wait to get some much needed rest, but I was off on New Year's Day, so I was pretty much rested for the most part on that day. So, mm, so today is a bit of a relaxed and chill day since I ain't gotta go to work, ain't gotta rush to get dinner started, ain't gotta rush to go to no store, nothing like that. Shoot, it's just a free day, and I love days like that. On a sad note, it's the kids' last day of winter break, so they go back to school Monday. So on one end, it's cool because I can drop them off and go train and go walk and all the other good stuff. But on the other end, I'm one of those parents that I really enjoy, being with my kids. I enjoy it a lot. And so I asked my kids last night, were they ready to go back? And my daughter, my daughter's flip floppy. One minute she said she was, next minute she said she wasn't. My son, he's like, I don't know yet. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, and I already know his I don't know is going to be, Mommy, I don't need to go to school anymore. I'm already smart. And that's when I'm dropping him off in front of the school. And I had to drag him kicking and screaming. but but yeah. But the first walk of the new year, my first session of the new year, and man, 2025, let's get it. Let's get it. I got some steps in at work, so even though when I come back around, I'll be at 2 miles, just like I had been doing. I've been to reach my quota for the day. By the time I get back to my car, I think I think when I left the house and got to the studio, I think I was at I think 4,000, a little over 4,000, something like that. You know, every step you take counts towards your step total for the day. So, that includes going to the bathroom. That includes cooking. If you walk to the mailbox, all that type of stuff. So that all counts towards your total steps and your actual active time when you're up and moving. So, so yeah, I came a little prepared today. It was like 40. It was like 42 degrees when I looked at my phone before I cranked up my live, and I got my gloves because I said, in case my hand gets a little chilly while I'm holding my phone, I had my gloves because I got my phone in one hand and the other hand in my pocket. So sorry, y'all gonna be y'all gonna be kind of roller coastering for a second. So give me a second. Hope y'all don't get motion sick. There we go. Woo! Look, got to drop the phone. Tragic. What was that? Oh well. Mm. But yeah, I know I didn't get a chance to talk to you guys for the most part that New Year's Eve. So, and I didn't walk yesterday. So, yesterday or New Year's Day. So, hope everybody rocked their New Year and had fun. Came home safe. My thoughts and my prayers go out to the victims and their families in New Orleans following that attack on Bourbon Street. And it's crazy. That is crazy. I mean, it wasn't even a good 3 hours in yet. And hey, my Sheila. So it wasn't a good 3 hours. And this man done lost his freaking mind and plowed through those people. Oh my goodness. And I've seen some of the videos of the aftermath. And man, shoot. I mean, it ain't funny, but it was definitely gruesome. It was definitely gruesome. I ain't never, of course, I'm not a first responder, so of course I ain't never seen it, but I ain't never seen a whole brain land in the street smushed like a smashed pumpkin. That was crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. I mean, you had whole brains and body parts and people all mangled and twisted, all in the streets. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Prayers for those families, man. Especially to the mother of their 18-year-old. Man, imagine telling your 18-year-old that they can't go anywhere and they sneak off and do it anyway. And you get that devastating phone call that their life was taken. Man, I know that mama's hurt. I know those cousins are good and hurt. You know, man, look, I thought about the episode of the Cosby Show where Vanessa went to Baltimore to have big fun, and Claire was like, they were, afraid that she might have been trapped in a burning building or somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Only to find out that she went to Baltimore to have big fun. You know what I'm saying? Mama, told her baby she can't go, and she go anyway. And I found her page on Facebook. When she was saying, children, please listen to your parents. You know what I'm saying? Because she told her daughter she couldn't go, and she went anyway. And hours later, she get a devastating phone call. So I don't know if Mama knew she went anyway, or she probably assumed she was either in her room, or baby girl probably said, "Oh well, we're just gonna go here." You know what I'm saying? Because we all been 18 before. We all been there. So we all been places we had no business going. And if you did happen to get in a situation, it happened, but you made it out. And unfortunately, that wasn't the case for this baby. So yeah. So I did see Mama's Facebook page where she was talking about that, and also she was expressing not to make a GoFundMe for her daughter. Because, of course, we know with this type of tragedy, it's going to be a lot of scammers, you know what I'm saying? Especially now that the victims are identified. Um, it's going to be a lot of scammers going to be creating fake GoFundMe pages in these victims' names, you know what I'm saying? Try to get some money, try to scam people out of their money for sympathy, you know? And so Mama stated not to make a GoFundMe for her daughter because her daughter was already insured. She was covered under her life insurance through her job, and also baby girl had a job and she was insured through that job as well. So she was doubly insured. So she's good. And on top of that, they've been getting a great outpouring of support. So yeah, so if any of you, you know, out of the kindness of your heart is probably looking to, you know, I think I did see one of the victims have a GoFundMe page. Hey, Emmanuel. And you know, look to donate or what have you, you know, just be aware and watch out, you know, watch out for scams because just like how that could happen in this case, the same thing happened with Makita's when Young Dolph had passed. I know that was like maybe three different types of GoFundMe pages, you know, trying to, you know, say that they're them. And then, of course, you had some content creators, whatever, trying to have GoFundMes, but they were using their name. Like one was trying to raise money so he can go to Makita's and interview them and all that type of stuff. So, but yeah, so just be aware of that. If the fundraisers aren't verified through authentic family members and powers of attorney, you know, don't donate. And also kind of do a bit of homework, a little bit of research, and, you know, figuring out, you know, finding family members and things of that nature, seeing how the Mo3 sector love doxing people. Man, my body living chapped like a mug. And I put chapstick on before I walked out the car. Make that make sense. Cold weather. But yeah, though, I'm tripping because dude is a year older than me. And he graduated the same year I did. This man was 42. Apparently he had just turned 42. And and it's like in the pictures they seen of him, he was looking very youthful. I ain't gonna lie, he was handsome. He was handsome. But in the surveillance seeing him prior to doing what he did, that man was like an old man. Like that man was fully grayed out. I mean, just like, dude. And come to find out, this man was what, divorced thrice, was in mountains of debt, child support, all that type of stuff. Man, look. I don't know if it's my connection or what, and I know good and well my live is a set to kids only, and I'm only seeing like 2 comments. I I don't know. That's weird. What if I can refresh it? No, I can't. It's not letting me. Not letting me do it. Uh, oh well. I guess I'll see it in the replay. Hmm. That's weird. But oh well. But and then this lane here in the cyber truck. Oh my goodness. What in the world? What in the world? Dude, the cyber truck where he pulls up in front of a Trump hotel and double offs himself, which is the weirdest thing. Like, I don't get that one. I don't get that one. That one is like, how in the world? I think they said that he popped himself, and then I'm assuming the jerk reaction from him popping himself pushed that button on the detonator and caused the cyber truck to explode. I'm assuming that's what happened. I seen a video of a man popping himself, and the way his hair kind of split like a freaking orange, like orange sections, and seeing his body kind of draw up, and his hands kind of go like that. So I'm assuming that's what happened. Don't even lie to you, but that's wild to me, and I definitely wonder what his motive was behind all of that. And my thing is this: I know people were saying how it may be a coincidence or two different scenarios and things like that. I personally think that it was some type of orchestrated plan, in my opinion, because if you look at 9/11, where you had the planes at Twin Towers, and then you had the plane hit Pentagon, and then the other one hit Pennsylvania. Don't get lying to you about the other one. But seeing how all of that happened at the same time, or within minutes, maybe hours of each other, and then fast forward 2025, you got this same situation going on. I really do believe that that was an orchestrated plan. Kind of gone wrong or thwarted. I don't know. I don't know. Seeing the fact that they were stationed at the same place in similar situations, and from what I know about military men, they definitely have a bro code. They have a bro code, so, and they stick to that code. No holds barred, no backing up, all that stuff. So I really do believe that was orchestrated. I don't know, but I guess ultimately, eventually we'll find out, huh? Yep. Yeah. Third day of 2025. I already came to this jump with a bang. I saw that already in the celebrity news. One of the Osmonds had passed. The older brother to Donnie and Marie had passed. I think he was in his 70s. and he was. I'm assuming he had an illness because, according to the article I read, he has peacefully surrounded by his friends and things like that. So rest in peace to him and prayers to his family. I did see where they said that he had been recovering from a stroke, from a series of strokes where he had been unable to play his guitar, but he was still able to sing, and he sang for Marie's 60th birthday. And then his younger brother said that he had visited him last week and expressed that he was sad that he couldn't fly a plane anymore. And pretty much with stroke patients, um, they have loss of mobility, limited mobility, and they have to undergo rehabilitation uh, to develop that mobility back. And if not, so many strokes could cause you to have aphasia, dementia, or vascular dementia, and stuff like that. So, and then with your memory slipping and things like that, uh, 9 times out of 10, your mobility is gone. So, mm, but yeah, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Up and walking. I saw that too. Rest in peace to him. Okay, so yeah, strokes can be devastating. Okay, so I guess my chat is moving. Cause I was like, what? What's going on? Like, ain't I moving? Okay. But yeah, strokes are very much devastating. My kid's grandmother is in a home now with that type of dementia because the strokes had kept coming back to back, and she had partial mobility and was in a rehabilitation center undergoing treatment, and then she ended up having another one, and then it just knocked her totally down, and that's where she's been. And the last time we seen her actually in her, full mind, full mobility before all this stuff happened, shit, was 2021. And man, that hurts. It hurts. Um, but we did know the situation. Her mind is still here. Unfortunately, she's trapped in it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, she's in the bed, can't move, can't talk, and is there with her thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And I can't even imagine. As a matter of fact, before my mom had gotten the hospital, uh, before she had gotten sick, I had this dream that I was laying in my bed. I couldn't move. I couldn't move and I couldn't talk. The only thing I could do was move my hands and I couldn't talk. And my mom was at the door and I'm trying to communicate with, I'm trying to like sign and stuff like that. I know very little sign language, but I was trying to motion and communicate with my hands and stuff like that. And she was understanding what I was saying. And then she walked out. And I was just left there, like, in my head, like, damn. And then fast forward 3 months later, she in that same damn situation. And I was like, did I fucking predict that? Like, what the hell? Like, Like the premonitions gotta stop. But it's crazy. It wasn't for a while, it was stuck. Okay. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Yeah, because I was wondering, and then on top of that too, shoot, according to my phone, it said that I had used up like 2 gigs of mobile data, and although I can still use my mobile web, it'll probably be slower like during busier times or whatever. So that might be what it is too. Till I get home and it converts to the Wi-Fi and I'm straight. So, but I was wondering though. I was like, I'm seeing people in the building and I ain't getting nothing. I don't know. Maybe it'll show up in the replay. I have dreams of premonitions, and that's good. Yeah, yeah, and I have them. I have them, and I definitely predicted a lot of stuff indirectly, and I hate it sometimes. I was like, man, like I remember I was at work and I just blurted out, "My mama passed," and I said, "Wait a minute, why the hell would I say that? Like, why would I say? Look," and I'm thinking, I'm like, "Wait a minute, my mama's still here. Why would I say something like that? What the hell?" And then a week later, I see my coworker walks up, and I'm like, "Hey, yo, Chauncey, where the hell you been? You ain't been here in a minute." And out of his mouth, he said, "My mama passed." My mouth hit the floor. And I was like, oh my God, I am so sorry. I had no, I mean, I'm pretty sure he didn't know why my reaction was what it was. And, 'cause he was like, "Oh, it's cool. You don't have to be upset. It's she in a better place stuff." But I'm freaking out because I'm like, yo, I literally blurred that out last week. My mama passed out of nowhere. Don't know why. And then fast forward Monday, I speak to you and you say those same words. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, whoa. Like, man, mm, I definitely have them, and they, huh, they definitely, and they manifest too, one way or the other. If it's not me, it's someone either around me or, uh, like I've had the premonitions of funerals. Uh, my grandmother and my auntie, when they both passed in '98, I had this dream. We were sitting in the church. I see my family, and there's this casket, and I can't think of who's missing, but I just know I see my family there. And uh, and when it came down to the service, after the eulogy is over, they get ready to view the remains. The morticians open up the casket, and I wake up. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I had that 3 times. I had it 3 times. It was just the third one was a year later. But in '98, it was my grandmother and my cousin, and then the following year, it was my auntie, who was my cousin's mother, that passed on the same freaking day, just a year later. of his passing. You're talking about eerie. Yeah. Mm. Had a premonition about not going to a party with some friends of mine. Didn't go, and it turns out my friends ended up shooting someone, and one friend's 15, 20 years. Wow. Wow. Shoot. I even had a premonition of my op. I, I don't know if that was just straight up because I didn't like the bride. I was pregnant with my son, and I had this co-team leader. I ain't gonna call her no co-worker, but she and I both were team leaders. And when I came to the crew, I came with an open mind, open heart, open spirit, willing to learn the operation, you know, and things like that, being able to lead, all this type of stuff, and interact and work with the guys and collaborate and all this stuff. And that woman had it out for me since that day I came. And mind you, when I came to the crew, I was pregnant then with my daughter. I was 6 or 7 months pregnant at the time. But I remember coming in speaking to her, and she would look at me like she see it right through me. And I'm sitting there like, well, damn, like, did I not speak loud enough or whatever? And come to find out the whole time the chick didn't like me. I mean, talking mad bad about me. Talking about, oh my God, can't believe they hire somebody that don't work, somebody lazy, but you calling me lazy. And mind you, one, I'm pregnant. Two, I'm working outside from working inside, and it's cold outside. So, and it's a lot more sedentary than what I was doing on the inside. So, yeah, all that put together plus hormones, you damn right I'm lazy. Shit, I'm tired. And it's nighttime. But for the first week, I just kind of rode with her in the golf cart and didn't do absolutely nothing, didn't learn absolutely nothing. And I couldn't take it. So I picked up a trams, I picked up a handheld, and I just walked out there and I said, to one of the workers, I said, hey, show me how to work this, show me what you do. And that's how I learned. I went to another staging area or exit area, said, hey, you know, what kind of paperwork do I need? I can help you out. Stuff like that. And by me doing that, I gained all of the respect from the auditors because they had never seen nothing like that. They were like, we ain't never seen no team leader actually pick up a device and come out here with us, and be amongst us and working with us. And mind you, you pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So I gained a lot of their respect. And to the point to where if they had a problem, if they needed something, they came to me. They didn't go to her. They came to me. And she hated that. And she was going around spreading all these rumors, talking all type of bad and nasty and crazy to me and stuff like that. And to where team leaders from other areas come up to me and they're like, why does she have it out for you? Why is she saying all this and that about you? But we look at you and we saying a totally different thing. Like, what's going on with that? And I was like, man, I don't even know. I said, I don't talk to her. If I do, it's something dealing with his job, whatever the manager said, and you know, do my stuff, clock out, and go home. Man, she can have it. I ain't nah. And so, but yeah, and she had snaked me out. I mean, just snaked me out, threw me on the bus. Cause see, she and the manager, they were cool. So of course, the manager wasn't shit. They was in cahoots or whatever, but I wasn't studying her either, you know. But anywho, so I had my daughter early and go through the maternity leave. My daughter gets out of the NICU. I had like what 2 days left for maternity leave when she got the NICU, so I practically had a whole weekend to be with my daughter before I went back to work. And that Friday, my sister called me from work and was like, "Yo, why is such and such telling me that this chick done said talking about all the reason why I'm coming to work, coming back to work, cause I ain't got no money, and if I do, I better pull my weight, cause I don't do nothing." My sister ready to fight, and here I am ready to fight too. I'm like, man, this bitch got me fucked up. Like, really, really. So, but I come back to work or whatever, and everybody's welcoming me, congratulating me and stuff like that. And she ain't say nothing to me, of course. And then she, I guess, walk out and come back in and just drop a bag on my desk right in front of me. That's it. Just drop the bag. And she ain't say, "Here, I got this for you. Congratulations. I hope you like it." Nothing. Just drop the bag right there in front of my face. And in the back of my head, I'm sitting there like, "Okay, ho, what you got up your sleeve? I don't fucking trust you. What the fuck you got in this bag?" But my mouth said, "Oh, that was all I could say." And I looked through the bag and stuff like that, and it was like this cute little outfit or whatever. It's like a little outfit, and these little sandals or whatever. I was like, "Oh," I mean, that was all I could say. Because still in the back of my head, like, "Ho, I ain't gonna put this shit on my child. You probably laced this shit with anthrax, bitch. I don't trust you." You know what I'm saying? And so, and even then, she had something to say about that, talking about she could have kept her $60. I ain't even say thank you or nothing. I said, "Bitch, I could have went to Burns and Coat Factory and got that shit for $20 damn dollars. What the fuck? $60. Man, hit that dog." Yeah. So then fast forward 17 months later, I found out I'm pregnant with my son. And when I was pregnant with my daughter, everything was all magic and rainbows and sunshine and flowers and Tweety birds. When I was pregnant with my son, I was over it since the day I peed on its stick. And I hated everything. I hated everything. Everything made me sick. My nose was smelling shit I ain't never smelled before. And even had me self-conscious. I was like, "Bro, what the fuck? I know I washed my ass. What the fuck is that?" It was bad. It was bad. I remember going to get a money order to pay my rent, and there was this Mexican guy behind me, in front of me. I don't know if this might have some brutes, whatever the fuck that was he had on. Oh my God. That was terrible. Good God Almighty. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. But yeah. But then fast forward, you know, on through my pregnancy and stuff like that. And this go around, because I was feeling the way I was feeling, she got every bit of smoke that came her way. If she said anything to me, I didn't give a fuck. And because I was in my moods the way I was between her and my dude, both of them could have went to hell during my pregnancy. They both could go to hell. That's where I was with that pregnancy with my son. Uh, and I kid y'all not. Every time I walked through that door and saw her face, I thought of a different way to unalive her in my head, because I. Oh God, baby. mm, I was thinking of different ways to unalive her every time I walked. Every night I walked there and saw her face and see. And I already knew she had problems with her kidneys, and so all I had to do was follow her to the bathroom because the bathroom had a motion light. So if ain't no moving in there for a while, that light cuts off and it'll cut back on when somebody walks in there. So I could have easily just walked behind her into that bathroom while the light was off and bam, flat out kidney shot out. Bye. Good riddance, bitch. That was oh wait. Oh man. And there were times where my guys, some of the ladies, would have to pop my hand because she got no mercy from me. I got so many. Come here, little girl. Give me your hand, little girl. Pop. Come here, little girl. Oh boy, my guys was getting on me. Oh Lord, that was all I was getting. Come here, little girl. Give me your hand, little girl. But yeah, but I had that premonition. I had that dream where I came to work and walked into the room and she was laid out on the floor unconscious. And I looked at her, walked over her and walked right out the room. I ain't called 911 or nothing. That was my dream. So tell me why maybe days or a week later I come into work and I was like, hey, what the hell man did? You know, I read like I didn't give a fuck, but I knew she wasn't scared at all. So I was like, where the old bride at? And one of my workers was like, oh, she had called in because she had fainted and had to go to the hospital. Mm. Yeah, I said, I don't know if this is real or I just really hated her guts and just and just thought that one out. Cause man, that was a trip. I know I haven't run my mouth. I ain't been looking at the comments. Let's see. It said, okay, I saw that one. The phrase makes you far from lazy, and I've seen plenty of women do that. Definitely gave me newfound respect for you ladies. I used to daydream about throwing one of my coworkers down the flight of stairs. Ha! Hey, I've been there too with that former manager of mine, where before I left that group, um, he had got a directive from his manager to release some of the workers to go home. And now, mind you, because I know that the other areas was not done yet and sort wasn't down, I was like, yo, that's not a good idea. I was like, sort hadn't confirmed down, export hadn't called down, and we are still getting a lot of flows from the matrix. That's not a good idea. But he was like, well, my manager said this and blah, 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 blah. I said, all right, whatever. So I let that many amount of folks go. I think it was like 5 or 7. And so we were still kind of hanging in there. I know them. Yes. Okay. Got my door locked, cause baby, I put a root on that lady. Tragic. I guess so.
Okay. But you on the phone still? I am. But what's up? You believe like in miracles showing in the sky? Actually, I do. I remember when my cousin passed in 2015, and we had left the it was either his repast or his burial, and I was driving home and looked up in the sky one day, and it was like a rainbow and an eye in the sky, and I was like, oh my God. And my cousin saw it as well, and they was like, that was our sign that he was okay. God know how to talk. I had like Trump's face would be hard to show in the sky with the hair, his nose, and his smile. Mm-hmm. But I see his face. I see the Holy Spirit. I see angels. And I even see Kamala face. It's like the green. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I even got her in the class. I'm trying to see if I can sell these shirts for inauguration day. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Sell the biz. Yeah. Not right now. I'm finna go ahead and finish this live up so I can go ahead and. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Do you have an online account or anything? You got YouTube? Okay. Is it on your YouTube? I say I'm gonna like upload it today. I'm gonna go work on it. Okay. I'll definitely check it out. What's your page? It's Memphis Woman Spreading the Good News. Okay, Memphis Woman Spreading the Good News. I got you. Okay. Nice to meet you too. Okay. Oh, thank you.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. Hey, Mississippi Swine. See, here's the thing about Miss.
Go ahead and pull up now. I ain't never seen this woman before a day in my life, and she pull up talking about miracles and such, and she got a child in the car. Now look here now. I can't say I was born at night because I wouldn't. I think I was born at 9 something in the morning on Thursday, March 3rd, 1983, but I wasn't born yesterday. You ain't finna engage me in no conversation in this damn parking lot, and then somebody come and you know what I'm saying? Come and snipe me. Nah, ain't doing that. Ain't doing that. Okay? Nah. Way too much of that. I don't trust it. But yeah. So back to old girl. Cause I definitely forgot what I was saying before she, before she had interrupted me. And honestly, I thought there was somebody that probably recognized me on TikTok, cause I have people that recognize me on TikTok, and they be like, like the last person that recognized me at the Walmart parking lot was like, TikTok, TikTok. I was like, what's up? And then this one girl that straight out fangirl, acting like I was Beyonce or something. Like, I ain't gonna lie, she had my head like, she had my head gas, boy. Cause she was like, oh my God, ain't you the woman that cook on TikTok? I just might be, and she just had a full on fit. Like, she's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe I've met a famous person before on TikTok. And like, just, I mean, the way y'all would have seen her eyes, like I said, you would have thought I had the whole Beyonce get up with the whole, flowing hair with the Beyonce fan and all that stuff. Like, baby, I ain't gonna lie, she gave my head up though. but that was what I kind of thought that was though. But nah, you can't be too careful. You can't be too careful, especially out here in these streets and you by yourself, man. Turn my signal on. I about to say that's the second black car. I don't know if that was the first black car I saw, but I was like, make sure nobody's following me. And the precinct right there. I make that left turn quick. Nah, ain't doing that. Oh, yellow light. But yeah, you said I put a root on her. I guess I did. I don't But yeah, but that woman, ooh wee, yeah. I said between her and Jeremy, that pregnancy. I'm surprised my son came out as sweet as he did. That's what definitely surprised me. My son is such a sweetheart, but I was hell when I was pregnant with him though. Sheesh, I was over everything. But yeah, but she had that premonition I had, of me walking up on her and passed out on the ground, and I just stepped over and walked out like, ain't notified nobody. And then fast forward, I asked, one of the workers where she at, because I know, because she wasn't scheduled off, so, and she was like, yeah, she had fainted. She had passed out, and, and she's out sick, and I was like, damn. Look, I wonder what kind of route that was. Emmanuel. I wonder what kind of route that was. Maybe I need to conjure up that again. No, I ain't gonna do it. Shoot. Look, if that's the case, shoot. If I knew how to do that, shoot, I would have put routes on a lot of mofos on this dang YouTube. Man, look, if I had that ability, ha! Oh yeah, my head was definitely on the swivel. I was like, you talking about heads of Trump and now what I did say about my cousin was true. That was true. My cousin had passed a month before my daughter was born, and I had no idea he was sick. But he had passed, and my sister and I went to the funeral. And when we came back, I think it was either the burial or the repast. It might have been the burial. But when we were on the way home, I saw like this piece of rainbow in the sky, and I took a picture of it. When I got to a stoplight, I took a picture of it because it was very odd. It was just like a little piece of a rainbow, and I was like, oh, I was like, hey, this is I guess this is a sign, Daryl letting us know, hey, he's okay. And when I took the picture and I uploaded on my Facebook and I tagged my cousins, and I was like, yo, I don't know if y'all saw this, but on the way home I saw this rainbow, and then one of my friends commented and said, oh my God, there's an eye under there, and I was like, huh? And when I looked at it, it was literally an eye under that rainbow, and I was like, yo, are you serious? Man, look. We all was crying on that thread. We was like, oh my God, like, he was letting us know that he's okay, and he's watching us from above. So I'm sorry, ain't Tennessee, Cary State. I need to drink my water for one. And two, I think it is an open carry state. Don't get me lying to you. But I do know they had passed some type of laws where you can get a weapon without being licensed, without having a permit, which I think was the stupidest thing they could have ever done. Because you got these folks, all these weapons from every which way, from God knows who, and then the people that have them are getting younger and younger and younger and younger, and now we're getting news reports of 6-year-olds bringing guns to school in their backpacks and crap. So, and I have thought about obtaining obtaining a weapon to protect myself, but I really don't want to, for a lot of reasons. Um, but I don't know. I guess I'll get one ultimately, but I don't. On the real, I don't like guns. I really don't. So I've shot guns before. I've been to the range and I've practiced, but I personally would rather not. Um, you know, not because I would be irresponsible or of course one of my fears is definitely my it being around my children. Um, and of course, like I said, I'm definitely not going to be irresponsible about that. It's definitely going to be in a safe and in a gun safe and everything like that. But I don't know. I don't know. But the way these fools are now, especially in these streets, I ain't gonna lie. It definitely had crossed my mind a few times. Like I remember, I left my trainer and I went to Bartlett to hit Five Below and I think Dollar Tree pick up some stuff. Since a lot of places I go, I kind of go by the location, see what's kind of closer and things like that, and then once I hit there, then I just go straight on home from there, as opposed to like going all types of loop-de-loop zigzags and back and forth and all that stuff. But when I left my trainer and I was on 240, and it merged into 40 East. The lane was given out, and for some odd reason, this person in a white pickup, I guess will call themselves trying to speed up or whatever, and I guess trying to beat me. And I'm like, dude, where the hell are you going? Like this lane is given out, and then you gonna try and pass me, knowing good and well both of us can't fit on this doggone lane. So of course, I sped up so that way I can go ahead and make it clear, so that way we both won't be beside each other. And so when I did that, he shot to the right of me and sped past me, and then switched lanes in front of me, and then hit his brakes and try to brake check me. Mind you, it's raining cats and dogs on this freaking interstate. You really want to try and brake check me on a wet ass interstate road? Are you crazy? And then that's where that dark side of Pisces, kind of trickled in my head, to where I was like, if I had a pistol, I'd blow your damn tires out. So it's best I don't have no weapon, because I have dark and petty thoughts, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather not. FU's University, salute. Good morning. Good morning. See, I'm not a big fan. That's why I hate driving now. People yeah. And mind you, that was the first incident that happened that day. So it's now an hour later, and I went to Five Below, and I went to Dollar Tree, got my purchases, and now I'm getting ready to head to the house. I'm driving through through the parking lot, toward getting ready to exit out, and this Mexican in this car, upcoming. I don't know what the hell was on his brain or what, but I guess he gonna call himself turning in front of me, cutting, knowing damn well he didn't have the right of way and he was wrong. So when I had hit my brakes, because I'm very good at defensive driving, this little bastard gonna flip me the bird. Nah, it's best I do not have. It's best I don't have a weapon because I'll get a muddy complex and probably shoot it. It's best I don't. I've been in this mud like mud deer for real. Child, grab my purse, grab my purse, grab my purse. No, cause look, cause the first thing I thought of was the Diary of a Mad Black Woman play, where Charles is jump off, gonna tell Helen. Now I see where you get your class from. And she and my dear Bo got like, what you say? And she was like, your class. My dear said, pow, right, right, automatically. Like, what you say? Your class, pow. No, it's best I don't. It's best I don't. No, no, it's best I don't. No. Cause I know I will freely fire that bastard and make you do the damn Mexican hat dance. No, we ain't gonna do it. No, no, it's best I don't. I'm crazy, and my family knows that, especially my sisters. My third sister, who mentally we call the baby sister, she's 16 years and a day older than me. Before she moved to Michigan, the house that she was in kept getting broken in, and it had got to the point where it was just freaking ridiculous. And I told my sister, I said, look, all you need to do is just let me stay there. Just let me stay there. That's all you got to do. Just let me stay there. And I highly assure you, ain't nobody breaking in nothing no more. I told her straight up. She wouldn't let me do it. But baby, let me hear a glass break, a skylight break, or see that door. Nah. And she knew I was gonna do it too. Nah. That was gonna stop with the quickness. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Nah, not obtain a weapon and habits in my life, so it's yeah. It's best I don't. It's best I don't, cause look, I know me. I'm not the type that's going to lure you. I definitely won't do that. But if you do come my way and I've warned you, like, look, you better leave me the fuck alone. Hey, I mean, I'm just saying, don't be surprised if a few hot ones come flying your way. And the thing about it is, I'm not gonna hit you to take you out. I'm gonna hit you in a spot where you gonna learn. You gonna remember this day. You gonna remember me. I'm gonna pop you dead in your kneecap, or I'm gonna pop your pinky toe off, or I'm gonna pop you in your left nut. I mean, I'm look. I ain't gonna take you out, but I'm definitely gonna give you something to remember. I ain't gonna do that no more. What you say? It's gonna be a lot of slow singing, slow walking, and flower bringing, baby. It's best I don't. It is highly best I don't. Nah. Look, I ain't got a lick of sense. My mom still here. She like, that damn girl crazy. Nah, don't. Nah, don't do it. That damn girl crazy. So, yep. So, I know I shouldn't be doing this while I'm driving. Okay, so 96, 61. So I pretty much am about already 9 steps away from 10K, and I already know when I leave the store, I'm going to achieve that. So that's that. I got my workout in, and shoot, the rest of the day is just a chill day. I ain't gotta go to work tonight. You talking about excited? You talking about excited? I'm hungry now. It's time for me to eat too. My last meal. I think my last meal was at freaking around 9 something. I want to say I ate before Scope went live. That was when I had my last meal. Right before Scope went live. So it's 11:15 now. So yeah, it's time for me to eat. And so I got a delicious bowl of overnight oats in the refrigerator waiting on me. And baby, I can't wait. I can't wait. Baby, I can't wait. Yes, loud. So, going to the store, I ain't got too much stuff to get. I do want to make me a veggie pizza with a cauliflower crust, but the dilemma is, do I want to make that cauliflower crust from scratch, or do I want to buy the already made crust? And I believe I would probably be cheaper making it from scratch, seeing that I have some of the ingredients already at home. I just got to get the head of cauliflower. And I think Kroger got it for $2.99. I could go to Aldi. They probably have it cheaper. So that is the dilemma. I still got some marinara sauce at the house. I'm probably gonna get a bag of mozzarella cheese, and I know what I said I was gonna do. I said I was gonna make some vegetarian tostadas. Probably tomorrow. I'm gonna get the tostadas, and I'm gonna get the Impossible meats, and I'm going to make that up as if I would a taco, and I'm gonna get all my fresh veggies, my shredded lettuce, my olives, avocados, Roma tomatoes, cilantro, lime, and onion. I was like, I know I'm missing something, and make me some guac, some fresh guac, and some pico. So I think that's what I'm going to do. That'll probably be what I'm going to have tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I know I am, because I still got my spaghetti squash, my salad, and my baked potato. So tomorrow I'm going to do the. Okay, so for those of you who don't, and if you don't follow me on TikTok, so I'm doing a 15-day gut support cleanse, and this is day 6. This will be day 6, and tomorrow will be day 7. So I got 9 more days since I've been on these pills. So I've been taking the pills, and it's definitely been cleaning me out. It's definitely been cleaning me out. It's working. It works. But what I said that I was going to do for that first week was do a vegetarian diet, and then depending on how I'm feeling the next week, I was going to either do continue with the vegetarian or incorporate my lean meats with my vegetables, and keep the carbs low. So we'll see how I feel come Sunday. So we'll see how I feel come Sunday. Honestly, right now, I'm not missing the meat. I'm not missing the sweets. I've been doing very good. So yeah, so I'm proud of me. I mean, I've done it before, but yeah. So starting this year off right with the cleanse, getting my mindset back right, so I can stay disciplined and consistent, and on my meals and things like that, and also tracking and stuff like that, because I still got these goals, man. I still got these goals. Let's see. It sounds delicious. You should go on, man. Your dumb ass over. Trying to be courteous and you ain't taking it. Okay, it says sounds delicious. I'm gonna be okay. Sounds delicious. You should get some of those. You should put some of those up when you cook my niece and healthy recipes. I got you. I got you. I definitely got you. So yeah, so that's what I think I'm gonna one of my coworkers was doing vegetarian for the time being, and I had made some stuffed shells before, and my coworkers had a fit, and so because I didn't want him to feel left out or whatever, I made the tray. I made the tray with the meat for everybody else, and then I made the tray specifically for him, and he loved it. He loved it, and he was like, he couldn't believe that it was the Impossible meat I used, and it tasted just like the shells I did make with the meat, and to where he had ate it so much to where he had tired himself out to where like he had like one shell left and he couldn't do it no more. He was like it's so good, but I can't eat no more. but yeah, but that's definitely what I'm going to do, and it is going to be a video. It's definitely going to be a video. But yep, I see my phone is down to one notch. It says my best friend became vegan about 5 years ago. She loves it. She cooks great. Okay, that's what's up. See the what am I taking on the setup? Ah, even though it's a great lifestyle and it's definitely healthier for you, it ain't cheap, especially when you are running a household and you have to shop, for the rest of the family too, and then try and get stuff, personally for you. Man, that stuff add up. So, oh, excuse me. I ain't even been to sleep yet. I got off work about 5:40. I got off work at 5:43 this morning. I still ain't been to sleep yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff home to the house, eat, pay some bills, and then I'm gonna go and take this nap and shower. Not in that order, but yep. But speaking of best friends, though, Raven, she's doing good. On her change. I had to, give her some words of encouragement yesterday. She was kind of feeling a little bit down and discouraged. Because of course the meal plan that a trainer put her, and I guess some of his other clients on, it's very restrictive. And it's a lot of stuff on the list that she can't have, and you know, and it's kind of a bore to her, but she, same time she just, and then the whole no salt thing. So she's kind of going through it. And I told her, I said, well, the thing about it is you have to consider, the plan is that for a reason, and it's written, and because it's written, the plan works, so you just gotta stick with it. And on top of that, the silver lining of it is that it's temporary. You're not gonna be eating like that forever for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? I just told her that that's just what it has to be for the time being until you get down to your goal. And then who knows? You may grow to like it. You know, you may actually become accustomed to that lifestyle and like it, and you won't even want any of that stuff that you used to eat all the time anymore. So and she was saying how hard it is and stuff, and of course I know that all too well. I know it all too well. I've been doing it since 2010, so I know it all too well. Trust, caloric deficit, low carb. I'm just say it, don't spray it, so it damn. Tragic. Caloric deficit. Low carb. I've done it. I've done it, and shoot, there was a point to where I was so doggone disciplined to where I didn't even know how to cheat. I tried to have a cheat day one time where I wasn't going to count carbs and I was just going to eat. I couldn't even do that. I couldn't do nothing but laugh at myself. I said, dang, like I was like, I mentally set myself up so to where I don't even know how to cheat. That's crazy. But it's definitely a good discipline to have, and I ain't gonna lie, I got on a lot of people's nerves. Is that a spot right there? Basket right there. Tragic. Oh, there's a basket right there. Double tragic. I wonder if I can slide through there. I did it. That's good. I'm glad Raven is doing good. Yeah, she's doing real good. She's doing real good. She's, experiencing the benefits, the changes in her body, the changes in her clothes and everything like that. So I'm definitely happy for her. But like I told her, about damn time. Because I've been telling her fat head ever since 2010 and even more so in 2012. When I had started doing low carb, and every time I post something, the first thing she hollers, where the bread at? Like, you don't need no bread. And she was always clowning me and stuff like that, what I was eating and then the weight I was losing. And to be honest with you, I didn't even realize I had lost that much weight until years later. And I looked at the picture and I was like, oh my God. Oh, excuse me. I said, oh my God. I said, yeah, that's way too skinny even for me. I said, no, we ain't gonna do that no more. I said, no wonder folks are asking if I was sick. Like, I didn't even realize I had lost that much weight. Like, dang. And then the craziest part about it was I was still trying to lose weight. I was gonna freaking disappear for real. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here too though. Emmanuel, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. I'm down to like one notch on my battery, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get on about for here. Go on this stove and get on to the house. But Happy New Year, y'all, again. We will definitely do this again Monday. It's we back to business, stuff like that. So if I don't go live tomorrow, because I tend to do random stuff. So if I do, I probably do. If not, I know the ladies of Scolingo, the women of Scolingo, we will be going live Sunday. So if I don't see y'all Sunday, I will definitely see y'all Monday. And why do I got this dang beanie on my head, looking like I'm about to I got my bun on top of my head, so I look like a cone head. But but yeah though. But I will see y'all later. So we are going to count it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I will see y'all later. Bye. Hold up. Bye.